person that has struggled a lot, and as soon as they get ahead, always fall back. But I'm confident that one day we'll be able to make it.
It's heavy thinking about getting a job. Oftentimes participants, they've been disconnected from the workforce for a while because of justice involvement. To be able to see that much change happen in that little space is really wonderful.
You know, and it was all about the drugs really, because I was already addicted. And that's kind of how, and then I started getting locked up around 10 and a half, 11. That was just a downward spiral. Around that same time, I started getting involved with gangs. Always wanted to prove myself, be the crazy one. I did a lot of things I shouldn't have. And started selling a little bit, and ended up selling to an undercover.
When we speak of justice involvement, we try to get away from the stigma of somebody being locked up or even incarcerated, because that can bring on trauma, it can bring on a stigma. So it's important for me to be mindful of using justice involvement, because everybody who's in here has a story, and one thing we've done in our past doesn't define who you are. And when I say justice involvement, I think it's like moving past that.
I am currently in the process of changing. Yeah. So I was in another program before Second Chance, and I had gotten in trouble in that program, and they sent me to even harder program. That program was behavioral based. Taking responsibility for the things that I've done in my life really started making me look at my life in general.
My message for probably any and all participants of Second Chance is something that my parents always told me, and I always remember it now, is keep doing the right thing and something's gonna give. You have to just keep plugging away at it, and even when it seems like the harder choice, knowing that if you keep doing the right thing, whether you believe in karma or something else, something's gonna give, and at one point, things are gonna start turning around.
Actually, Second Chance was given to me as a second chance, because there's many parts to Second Chance. You know, there's the JRT part, you know, and then there's the youth part, and then there's also another program within Second Chance called Reentry. And that's the part that I'm in. Like I said, they've given me my second chance. You know, after getting into reentry, I was then placed in the JRT, you know, which is the job readiness training within Second Chance. And currently, I just started working probably like 2 weeks ago, and I'm really looking forward to getting to the next step in my life after this.
Hearing stories about participants learning how to build their resumes and learning how to use computers, learning how to use smartphones, tying a tie. There's just so many different things that you hear, and it's really great.
I chose to become involved with Second Chance because I am really passionate about justice impacted populations. The work that we all do is really important to make sure that opportunities are afforded to people that can benefit from them. Because I think it's really special seeing the rapport that not only the individual case manager has with the participant that's on their caseload, but with the participant in relation to all of us. It's really cool to see the support system that we're able to give the participants, and then also knowing that for them when they come in, any one of us is ready to support them in any way that we can. And I think it's really beautiful to see that sense of community, and it's really important for them to see too that they're safe and secure and taken care of, not only just physically or emotionally, but also spiritually and in any other way that they might need.
Growing up, I didn't have really anybody in my corner. You know, when I grew up, I didn't have my parents. You know, I probably met my mom and my dad probably 3 or 4 different times my whole life, you know. And going into group homes and foster homes and, you know, places like that, I wasn't always treated very well. Yeah, I wanna be an inspiration to people who didn't have parents growing up, you know, that grew up in the system. I wanna go into that field and I wanna be that person that does care. You know what I mean? I wanna be that person that those kids could look up to and be like, damn, you know, he made it. You know, he was in his seat. You know what I mean? Like he went through this and look where he's at now. You know, I want to be an inspiration to misguided kids that didn't have anybody. You know what I mean? Because I was one.
To kind of be greeted with that kindness and that smile on his face is exactly what I want to be able to do for every participant that I work with or that I see come through in Second Chance. And I think he's a powerful reminder of somehow how the participant case manager lines can be blurred sometimes, because sometimes they teach us more about case management and how to be a good human and how to treat other people with kindness and sincerity than we do. And I appreciate that about him, and my relationship with him is that it's always a reminder of how I can always be continuing to do better in my job.
This is why I love the work that I do, you know, to continue to see people persevere through like traumatic times and still want to come in and still better themselves. It's like, it's amazing and it's beautiful.
It's gonna take a lot of work. It's gonna be hard. There's gonna be days that I don't want to do anything, you know, where I want to quit, you know, but if I really want to do what I want to do, I have to push on. You know, I can't give up. I can't settle for less. I could get to wherever I want to be as long as I push to get there, you know. But nothing's gonna get handed to me. It takes work. It takes hard work, you know. And I'm definitely willing to do that. It's slow motion right now. It's very slow motion right now, but it is what it is, you know. I will get there. Don't know how long, but I'll get there.